we are getting it together, which is crazy. Hello everybody and welcome back to today's vlog. As you saw, I just made a yogurt bowl and I haven't made one of these in a while. I forget how good these are. I'm getting a slightly late start today. It is currently 12:30, but today's vlog is basically going to be like a little mid-year reset type of situation. I have a lot of things that I want to get done today. I also have Monday off because it's a holiday, so I figured it would be the perfect opportunity to utilize my Sunday and get stuff done. I got ready for the gym as you saw because I'm actually gonna also go work out once I'm done with my yogurt bowl. I didn't work out once last week and I'm just not feeling my best. I really need to get some movement in, and I feel like I've been honestly struggling a little bit in the gym just because my apartment gym doesn't have like a squat rack or anything like that, so that's usually what I would use in like the gyms that I used to go to before I moved. So in our new apartment gym, all we really have is like a couple machines and some dumbbells, which is like more than enough, but I'm not someone who is used to training with dumbbells all the time. I am more of like heavy lifting. Even though usually the weights are pretty light, I still just feel like I get the best workout when I am on a squat rack, or I do use some heavier weights rather than just dumbbells. So my knowledge with some dumbbell workouts is very limited, but I've been really like researching on TikTok and just seeing like what I'm able to do. And it's also harder for me personally to keep my form the best when I do use dumbbells, so it's been quite the journey. So I think that's why I've been slightly discouraged to even go to the gym, because I get there and because I'm so used to working out with like squat racks and like heavier weights and other machines, I'm like, what is there to do? But even though dumbbells are not my favorite workout, we are not using that as an excuse any longer. We are getting it together. We're gonna just do a mainly upper body workout today because I haven't worked out my upper body in a couple of weeks. I always do legs, which is like not the best thing in the world. You should be training other things.
Want it easy, want it badly, but I can get what I want. Too much pressure, too much pleasure, but not much to rely on. Your love ain't free, it's killing me. I want it to end all, 'cause I've been trying, I've been waiting for so long. I'm waiting, it's hard to do and it hurts to say.
I need to deep clean my entire apartment. The dishes need to be done. The floors need to be swept. Room needs to be vacuumed. As you can tell, my bed isn't even made from this morning. So I have brought out a poppy for some motivation. But yeah, I just need to get on this grind. I feel like this definitely won't take me as long as I think it will. It just feels really dreadful right now in the moment. I'm gonna stop rambling and we're gonna get to cleaning. While my bedding is in the washer, I'm going to move out to the kitchen area If you know, you know. I usually start with the kitchen just because things start to accumulate onto our island, and I don't know, it's just like the biggest part of our apartment. So when this is clean, everything else looks clean. While I do that, I am actually going to be listening to some jams and possibly a podcast. I feel like whenever I have my headphones on, I am less likely to get distracted because, not gonna lie, I do get distracted pretty easily. First things first, the dishes. Has had some like slight leaking issues, and I'm going to take this little carpet cleaner. This is by Bissell. It gets out the most stains, even stains that you wouldn't think would come out. This thing gets it out. So I plan to do this in our room as well for a couple of spots, but right now we're in the living room, so we are going to do it to the couch. Getting ready to actually go to a dinner. My husband and I are going to be going out to dinner tonight, just the two of us, which is honestly like so much needed. I feel like him and I have been working really hard, and we haven't had a chance just to like spend time together, be out super late, that kind of deal. We are going to keep it pretty chill. We're just going to go to a restaurant that is actually one of our favorites. I am not going to be doing anything crazy. Like I said, we're keeping it pretty chill. But I did want to get a little bit put together. My husband and I don't normally go out a ton. We usually are the type of people who like stay in all the time just because we like to try and save money. But you know what? Sometimes you have a life to live and you just gotta live it to the fullest. I already know my husband would agree that we have just been working so much, and this last week has been slightly on the stressful side, just trying to get to everything. I really do think that we both kind of need this night just to have some fun, let go, not be so like uptight and like work. It honestly worked out so perfect though, because we both have a 3-day weekend. My husband and I both work a Monday through Friday job, so I'm just excited to honestly spend time with him. Sometimes I feel like we also are like really responsible type people to where we're both just like home at a certain time. We don't really like voluntarily go out. We both kind of like put ourselves in these like introverted shells, and it's just good to go out once in a while, you know? I'm gonna take a shimmery color and just put it on the inner corners of my eyes just for a little pop. This is like one of my favorite things to do if we're going out and we're like keeping it more on the chill side, but I still want to like add a little something. officially made it to pretty much the most important part of today's video. A little mini chit chat, a little mini update. And we're also going to revamp that goal list that we had for this year. So this is your sign. If you are needing to change some goals, you're needing a little bit of advice, grab that journal and let's get to it. So starting off with a little mini life update. I have been quite literally so busy with work, so busy just like doing the things that I gotta do, you know, being a wife, being a dog mom, all those things, but also finding time for myself, doing the things I love, dance, working out, YouTube. But I've been actually really obsessed with the routine that I've created for myself the last couple of weeks. So that's something to always make sure you can do, is create a routine that you enjoy so that you enjoy doing the things that you love. Obviously summer is right around the corner and I'm so excited for some summer content, so get excited because I'm excited. And our birthdays are at the end of summer, so that's also another really exciting thing. Your girl is gonna be 23, which is crazy. My eyes say the second I realized I was gonna be 23, I'm like, girl, you need to reflect on those goals. You're growing up, you're an adult, you need to like step it up a little bit, you know? I even checked my goal list, you guys, and my goal list is completely different. And the reason why I say that is because 6 months ago, I had made that goal list in January. And who I am now versus who I was then when I made that goal list, completely different person. All for good reasons, of course, but it just goes to show that make sure you are like revamping your goal list, checking in on it frequently every few months, just because we as humans all change. Life changes so fast, so changing your goals and resetting them to tailor them to yourself and what you want in life is so important. Honestly, you guys, one of the biggest goals that I have at the moment just for myself is to enjoy the process, or like enjoy the journey and not worry so much about getting to the destination so quickly, because I feel like the last 6 months have been one of the most transformative 6 months of my life, just because I moved, getting older now, I have a completely different environment around me. It's all been for the better. I feel like I'm pushed more out here. I feel like all of the goals and friends and stuff that I have are just now pushing me. I don't feel limited to certain things. There's just always like growth happening, which is always a good thing, to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with the right people. And I keep my circle pretty small. I'm very much so a very quality over quantity type of person. One of the biggest things that has changed the game for me the last like 6 months is realizing that your life and what you're choosing for yourself is up to you. And so it kind of was like a little reality check. I'm not gonna lie, your girl kind of got a taste of her own medicine. I used to be the person that was like all talk and no act. Like, of course I would still work out, I would still dance, but in terms of what I wanted in life, I'd always say, I want this, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And now I'm just like, girl, if you want that, you have to work for it. You have to put in the time. I just feel like my life has quite literally changed so much. I have changed. I'm sure you guys can see it through the content as well. And just like becoming more confident in myself and stuff is something that I used to always lack. And now I feel like I've gotten so much better at it. I hope you can take this with a grain of salt, or any type of motivation that I can give you to literally stop caring what people think. Go out and do you. Set your goals, change those goals to what is going to tailor to you, and just have no shame, have no fear, and just go for it. Like, life is so short and we only have a limited time on this earth, so I might as well just shut the naysayers up and just do you. Anyways, I just rambled for quite forever. If you stayed through that, much love to you. If you are not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed and be on the lookout for my next vlog. I love you guys so much. Bye.
God, I never felt so dizzy. What is happening?